Welcome back to Stock Talk Trades. We are going over Bitcoin in this video. Bitcoin has up 14% or $6,550 in this past day on the daily chart. And it looks like it bounced right off our support zone and is continuing to push up. We want it to break above this high of this first candle, or of the second candle, before we continue up here. What I don't like is that we did break this low, but we did see extreme buying pressure as soon as we hit that zone. I do believe that the whales brought it down past this because a lot of people's limit orders or sell orders were right below this candle. So that's exactly what happened. And the whales know that. So you got to be very careful when trading with crypto because they will do that. So a lot of people, the whales sold it, bought back, and everyone else was riding the wave up. We didn't break this low. Oh, we did break that low. That's not crazy though. That's not stupid. We did have a crazy bounce back, and if we can break above this high, that'd be good. Our next target would be that 20 EMA and that 50 SMA, and then this trend line. Again, I do not think we will hit. If you saw my last video, I broke down why I don't think we're gonna hit 100,000, 200,000 this year. Just cause it's just not. I just don't see it happening because that's all the way up here. That's all the way up here. Like, it doesn't look that big in the grand scheme of things, but like now that, like, if we take this measurement, like, yes, there's a lot of 55. There's a lot of indication that it's going to pull up here, and including this bull flag. That's how it works. But I think that it's going to crash earlier, and this is next year. I just don't see it happening. And I'm not saying that it could go higher. I'm saying that it could probably, we have a lot of resistance because this line is also correlated with that. So, and by 2021, this is by the end of the year. This is January 4th of 2020 or 2022. So like, I think we could see probably like a 75 or so if we continue to push up here, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just because I think buyers are going to be losing. They're going to be taking the profits. People are going to be scalping it because if they say, oh, it's going to 100,000, people are going to start taking their profits at 80,000, 90,000. And I just don't see it popping up there. So, but I do think that it will pull back to 20,000 or the previous high. Because let's go ahead and take a peek at that real quick. So after we got this high, I'm going to go ahead and do some Fibonacci retracements. And we were in a downtrend. We're just going to do uptrend actually, because we're in an uptrend, and it pulled back past the 50 and then pulled back to around that 78.6 zone, and found support there, and continued to pull back to this bottom, or it was finding respect for this 78.6. So if we go ahead and do that for here. Again, that's 78.6. This could even be lower. This could be lower all the way down here. But, like, so it's definitely it's somewhere in here. You can do it here. It doesn't really matter where you put it. All it matters is that it's in the zone of this previous high. So I do believe after this bull run, we'll come crashing down to $20,000. That's going to be a great time to buy accumulation phase. This cycle from the peak to peak, or I'm going to go ahead and take from the bottom. Well, from the peak, it took around a year for it to drop to its lowest point, but that was a flash sale, so that doesn't count. So I could expect us to pull back all the way down to, like, again, this same thing happens. It's about a year, so around April of next year, I think we'll see it pull back down to $20,000. It's just because this dropped quickly, and I can definitely see it drop quickly because this was a 84% drop, and this would be a 70% drop. So it is less because there's more people and more people are holding. More people know about crypto, but I don't think that it will continue to push up to that $100,000 by the end of the year. Of course, I do believe that it's going to happen. Let's say we measure this. This is around 34% run up from the previous high to this high. So after this, we can probably expect that 243. We can probably expect that crazy number, like close to 243, $220,000. That's what we could see next in the next bull run for Bitcoin. But I do believe that this, well, after the high, it comes down to, before we start going up again, which is 1,000 days. 1,000 days. And that's like right here. Which it doesn't even tell me what date that is. So I do believe we will hit that probably. See, this is 2021. This is 364 days. It's around 3 years away. So again, that kind of works out. And I think that also works out perfectly with our trend lines. So I think by the end of the year, we will hit this. We could hit this $100,000 mark. But again, it's not 100. If we can break this, then we're seeing some higher numbers. And we're in price discovery. So again, I can't be 100% certain. No one's 100% certain in crypto or stocks or whatever. It's all about probabilities. But I do not see it coming up hitting 100,000 this year, like everyone's saying. I think there's many more projects that will more than 2x your money. So I don't think crypto is a good investment right now, per se. Oh, I did that wrong. Okay, crypto or Bitcoin's a good investment, but it's like more things will do more with your money than just Bitcoin. Again, if we can break out of this bull flag, I want to be wrong, guys. I really want to be wrong, but I just don't see it happening. And again, look, we had this sharp run up to, what's in 1 day. So we just run up to 5,500. So go and measure this. Hold on, I didn't even look at the percentage. That's 29%, 30%. Again, if we have a run up to like 80,000, that is possible, but it wouldn't last very long. It might be instead of a flash sale, I don't know what the difference is. There's a flash sale, maybe a flash buying. I don't know. Again, another flash sale. But again, it's just, Bitcoin does not, I just don't see it happening. And I don't think, because if it wants to go to 100,000 this year, the market cap needs to double. And I don't it's taken this long for it to get up to here, and there's just no way that we're going to get that much more money involved in this. Unless once that SEC lawsuit finishes and the hedge funds be like, oh, it's safe now, once regulations start coming in, that's when we could see that Bitcoin started to run. And that's why I believe that in that 3-year time frame from now, or possibly even longer, around that 3-year time frame, that's when I think hedge funds are going to start to go in, and that's when we're going to see the price shoot up. I think that's it for Bitcoin for this year. I know it's not what you guys want to hear, but look, no one thought this crash was going to come. Look, boom, and then had to pull back or pull up, and want to continue to come up here. Because look, even if we do Fibonacci retracements for this, we're in an uptrend. Look, it respects this. So what do you think? You're going to go long and comes up, and then people are like, nope. So it's just not I do not believe that it's going to happen or pull up even higher. I do think we're going to be stuck in this bull flag for a little bit. Hopefully we'll sit here and break out and kind of consolidate for a little bit. But I do believe we will pull back to that $20,000 range before this $65,000 level. I'm always transparent with you guys. I know it's not what you guys wanted to hear, but it's just something that has to be said, and I don't hear any other people talking about it, and it kind of is like, damn, you're really just setting everybody up for failure. Always be prepared, take your profits, unless you're trying to hodl. Then if you're hodling for that 3 or 4 years, then you are good. But I think you can get a much better price. What my goal is to get a bunch of money for this altcoin season, and then I'm gonna buy a full Bitcoin when it gets down to 20,000. That full 1 or 2 Bitcoins when it gets down to 20,000, if I can get that money. But that is my prediction. If you guys did like this video and found value from this, consider subscribing. It helps out the channel. Comment down below if you have any questions or if you just want to talk, and give this video a thumbs up. Helps the video out a lot, and it just helps me out. I love you guys. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you guys in the next one.